Novocaine is the latest film starring Jack Quaid, so stick around and find out why I think this is one of the coolest action films so far this year. When the girl of his dreams gets kidnapped, a man turns his inability to feel pain into an unexpected advantage as he fights a bunch of thugs to get her back. I think Jack Quaid is an incredibly charismatic actor. Everything that I've seen him in, from Scream to The Boys to recently Companion, I really like him in these roles. And here with Novocaine, he is a character that does not feel any pain. For the first 20-25 minutes of the film, he's a very lonely guy. He's closed off, doesn't go out to the bar with his coworkers, sticks to himself, knows a lot about health, and really wants to protect himself because he cannot feel pain. So he's really cautious about a lot of things. And then we have Amber Mid-Thunder, who is introduced into the film. She works alongside him. They go on a date and he completely changes his outlook on life. She's love at first sight, and then the bank gets robbed that he works at, and she is kidnapped, and he goes on the journey to try to save her. And so he's really kind of breaking out of his shell, and Jack Quaid is so fun within this movie. He is easily able to transition from that guy that's really lonely and really reserved, doesn't really communicate with a lot of people, to the person that's going to take these risks, go after these robbers, and try to find Amber Mid-Thunder's character. And we see throughout this journey of his inability to feel pain, and it provides for a lot of fun action in this movie. This is a very intense action film, as the people that he is trying to fight off against are just constantly trying to wear him down. So many different locations, very unique action scenes are able to test his inability to feel pain. And it's so entertaining to watch because, as somebody that doesn't feel any pain, we now kind of break that barrier, that feeling of being queasy about watching them suffer the pain. So with not seeing them suffer the pain, it leads to just now being entertaining. We don't see him getting hurt, and we don't see him feel all this pain of someone trying to punch him in the face or really hurting him. He doesn't have that pain, so it kind of breaks that wall down, and now we can just be entertained by it all and see to the extreme lengths that he will go to find Amber Mid-Thunder. This film is able to balance a lot of things. It's an action film, it's a comedy, it's a romance film as well. It starts to transition into a film where it's love at first sight for him. He's so giddy now about life. His whole outlook has changed. The film goes from being slightly depressing to now more happy, and I really like that the film really set it off as being this romance, and then you have a lot of comedy of him not being hurt. The balance is very strong. I felt that love that he had for Amber Mid-Thunder's character. I laughed constantly throughout the film, and then I was very entertained by the action in this movie. And there's a lot of great stunts in here when it comes to the action, seeing what he can do to put himself in a situation that other people would not do. But since he doesn't feel any pain, we can go to that extreme length and have that entertainment factor to this movie. Now, I wasn't completely sold with a big reveal for Amber Mid-Thunder's character. I thought it was one of the weaker aspects of the film that really didn't amount to much. But I like that this film did center on how her character was saving him, because he was closed off, didn't really do much, and now that she brought this excitement out of him, and he's has this new outlook on life, and vice versa. Now he's saving her. We learn a lot about her past in the beginning of the film, what she's gone through, and they're there to kind of save each other. And I like that aspect of this movie. And there's some really great chemistry between Jack Quaid and Amber Mid-Thunder. They do a great job of conveying those emotions very early on, that he is in love right away with her, and that really just kind of fuels him for the rest of the movie to try to save her. And so by establishing that relationship in the beginning, it makes everything more urgent as the film goes along, but worth his time, and that motivation is there. I was entertained by the action, the comedy, the romance. It's a really bloody film, but I never felt queasy while watching this film. I never was like truly shocked because he can't feel any pain. And so I didn't really feel anything for all of that. But in turn, since he can't feel any pain, we are feeling different emotions that love, the comedy, and those are very strong aspects of the film that he goes through. Since he can't feel any pain, now he's seeking other emotions, and that is love with Sherry, played by Amber Midthunder. I highly recommend checking out this film if you are a fan of Jack Quaid. If you like Companion, he's really good in this film. Very charismatic, really carries this movie. I was surprised by the overall balance of different tones and genres within it, and it really paid off in the end. The action's brutal. It's filmed very nicely throughout a lot of different locations when it comes to utilizing different weapons or in a restaurant. There's a lot of fun action set pieces within this film, and they go all in with it. I'm gonna go ahead and give Novocaine a B+. Thank you guys for checking my review for Novocaine, the newest action film starring Jack Quaid. Have you guys seen it by chance? What'd you think about it? Let me know in the comment section down below, and stay tuned for more up and coming content like this. My name is Justin Watches Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.